Employee personnel files include the following: job application, job description, resume, records of participation in training events, salary history, records of disciplinary action, and documents related to employee performance reviews. Personnel files are the property of the town of Odin, and access to the information is restricted. The board or other manual level personnel of the town of Odin having legitimate reason to review the file are allowed to do so. Employees who wish to review their own file should contact the town board with reasonable advance notice. The employee may review his or her personal file in the town clerk treasurer's office and in the presence of the town board.
That's words. Not true. Not. Who maintains it? Is that your job description?
Yes, record keeping.
It is in your job description.
Well, record keeping and their records. On this cert, that's where I've only seen.
It says record keeping.
But it doesn't
Say personnel record keeping. That's been a sore point for me. We don't bring it up. You're doing it. That's fine. I have no problem with it. But here is the thing. They don't work for you.
That's right.
So if they don't work for you, then who does it? We can't do it, in an amount of time, okay? Could your assistant do it? Would that be something to do? I don't know the answer to it. I just know it's one of those glitches that the state of Indiana says, here, do this way, and there's no guidelines on what to do.
On the listserv, I see a lot of clerk treasurers.
They're doing it, I know.
Yeah.
But
And then that's the problem because then the council wants a key to the clerk treasurer's office. Because the files are within her office, and that creates a big.
well, sure, because then we have access to funding, which we're not supposed to have. Access to money, which we're not supposed to have.
The clerk treasurer is required to attend all executive meetings, which would oftentimes deal with personnel issues.
Totally agree.
But I don't know.
It doesn't fit out anywhere.
If a president of the board is keeper of the records, then that changes quite often.
Yeah, and you don't have time to do it. There's no way you can do it. I mean, because we're effectively part-time, and you can't maintain personnel records. And this is where personnel in a municipality drops through the crack as far as who does it, what have you. Could the department have maintained on its own people? They're working out. I don't know the answer to that. I just know that there is an issue there.
Yeah.
Mr.
The
President.
clerk has the privilege of knowing what's in the personnel file because they must
Be at every meeting.
be at the meeting when something is put in a personnel file. So it's not a contradiction in that sense, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I think pretty much has to keep on like it is, but we do have a new lockbox now and everything's.
I don't have a problem with that. Have you looked at every personnel file? I sure haven't. And these are the town board that.
Well, but I'll ask you what you ask everybody on the trash thing. What's the answer then?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I just foresee a problem.
Are they just assuming because the record keeper, clerk keeps all of the records for the council?
Yeah, keeps the minutes and,
Yeah.
And like she said, and I'm sure too, there's probably every clerk treasurer does it.
Okay,
Is it
here's the
keeper-
thing. Here's other things. Annual reviews. Oh, let's do that. We haven't done that in a while. No.
Ours was done to the town manager and superintendent.
Yeah, no, we don't have a town manager nor a superintendent. Well, he's town supervisor, but if it were a paid position, Chuck, I totally agree with you. Okay, but the thing is like, for example, when are the reviews due? It'd be smart, we do different department, different time of the year. That would be smart. It wouldn't take,
Well,
6-8 months to get them done. If we just did, okay, Doug, we're gonna do your people. Police department, we're gonna do your people,
the salary-
Just thoughts.
Salary ordinance has to be done by November 1st. So,
we've done reviews haven't really followed through with another flaw. But, it's not final until, information is put in the personnel file.
That's correct.
And if it's not there, it didn't happen.
I think we all three ought to think about that.
Yeah. Big question mark.
Okay. Personnel data changes. It is the responsibility of each employee to promptly notify their supervisor of any change in personal data such as 1, mailing address, telephone numbers, name and number of dependents, and individuals to be contacted in the event of emergency. Any contact with police or other authorities in which the employee is charged with a crime, be it misdemeanor or felony. An employee's personal data should be accurate and current at all times. Employee files of the town of Loden shall be maintained in a confidential and secure manner by the town clerk or the treasurer of the town of Loden.
That's why it's because it's.
He's gay, I do it all the time.
So question mark off.
We just typically,
Okay,
So that,
Well,
drafted.
yeah, but there's still some operational issues.
all right, well, we still got a question mark, but inclement weather emergency closings. At times, emergencies such as severe weather, fires, or tire failures can disrupt the town's operation. The decision to close the office will be made by the town board. When the decision is made to close the office, employees will receive prompt notification from the clerk treasurer. Time off from scheduled work due to emergency closings will be unpaid for all regular, full-time, hourly, part-time, hourly, and temporary employees. Well, I know in the 6 years I've been on board, I've never made no decision to close the offices.
No, it needs to be there. For the simple reason that if you, close it because it's 7 feet of snow
I think that,
and somebody gets hurt from the work, runs over.
We're gonna be in there scooping snow off the streets.
Well, yeah. But you've got to
I
have.
know.
I think that at least ought to be limited to town board president rather than the entire board.
Yeah,
Yes, you guys can't make a decision.
right.
Can't make a decision without quorum. Possibly.
So the decision to close will be by the town president.
Yep. We'll never be able to keep.
Say if he's in Florida and there's 7 foot of snow up here, it ain't gonna bother him a bit, he's like, go to work.
You come in late, he ain't president, I am now.
I am president.
That's right. Oh,
He's president. So then I can't answer anybody.
He ranks third right now.
there's nowhere but up.
Third Monday in September, you call me. Anything you want, but it'll be long distance.
So this last sentence where it says, due to all this, they'll be paid unpaid, but they've always,
Now,
they've been able to use their like vacation day or something.
here it says, in the past, they paid them for the remaining hours of the workday.
Where are you reading that at?
If the town council, approval by one council member, decides the weather is bad enough to send employees home midday, employees will be paid for the remaining hours of the workday. If the weather conditions are severe and the employee is unable to make it to the workplace, the hours missed will be considered an unpaid day off or compensated with earned annual leave or holiday.
But what are you reading that out of?
So,
What do we got here? I mean, what are we reading here? Not the same as you got there?
No, it's different.
yeah.
It says nothing about the half a day's time off.
Well, this is one that Reed came up with, okay, that's right.
So if you guys send them home, do you want to pay them or not? That's the question.
Send them home because of what?
Weather.
Inclement weather.
Well, during bad weather, shouldn't our street guys be here?
Well, they're probably gonna be
Yeah,
anyway.
but we don't get a choice.
I can't see ever sitting at home if it's a snow deal.
No, we still need to make the wording right.
I know.